Welcome back. We are pleased to have with us Kay Loughrey, a registered dietitian and owner of Whole Mind Wellness. Welcome, Kay. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now we are, about 10 days into the new year. People are trying to keep those resolutions. We all know that maintaining weight is a big one, losing weight. Why can that be such a challenge?
Well, about 80% of people fail to lose weight because they take temporary measures and they really only know how to set short-term goals. Things like losing weight in 3 weeks for a wedding. They really don't know how to set permanent goals for weight management. So they follow a diet for a few weeks or a few months and it gets boring and then they revert back to their old ways.
So what are a couple of tips to, kind of keep that variety and keep people motivated?
Well, what I tell my clients is really to make a commitment to lifestyle change rather than just going for a quick fix that they're not going to stick with. And really a whole new approach to weight management is needed, a more comprehensive approach, and it needs to be self-care, wellness, and weight loss. So a couple of tips on that for self-care is really finding ways to beat stress and renew your energy. And so a couple of great ways to do that are Tai Chi, yoga, and meditation. And of course, having the right mindset is so important. Believing you can do it and being willing to learn new things. And then comes the food and physical activity, of course.
Now, I see here you have a tub of popcorn that many people snack on. Talk about how the relationship between eating right and exercising, because I know sometimes people say they've exercised, they feel like they can eat anything, but to really lose weight, do you have to monitor both?
Yes, you really do. And in fact, making changes in what you eat is so important. And supplementing that with physical activity really helps. But one without the other just doesn't work for the most part.
And talk about some healthy snacks that people can grab that will ease their cravings for something like popcorn or chips.
Right. Well, actually, popcorn can be a good snack, especially if you use a very small 100-calorie pack and don't add a lot of butter and other ingredients to it. The popcorn that I brought today isn't of that variety, but fruits and vegetables, yogurt, there's lots of choices for snacks.
And I guess high fiber to feel full.
Absolutely, and things like soup is really good. Any kind of liquid that's very filling is also usually can be low calorie.
Now, in about 6 weeks when people maybe are feeling their discipline is wearing off, how can they really stick to it for a good, till the next year, till the new year?
Well, what they really need is resilience, and some of the things that I've just talked about are so important. Reducing their stress, boosting their energy, so they really have the resilience to stick with it, and having, as I mentioned, a positive mindset, along with starting a great physical activity plan. Most people haven't gotten started, so just start by choosing the activity you enjoy and gradually build up. And with what I help people on in terms of food isn't really a diet plan at all, but I just help them tweak what they're eating, to add some more fruits and vegetables, add a little more fiber, as you just pointed out, and cut their calories.
And I know going through your material, I guess really picking an activity that you enjoy, not necessarily having to go to the gym, but if it's hiking or taking a long walk or, things like that.
Exactly right. If you love to go dancing rather than get on the treadmill if that's boring for you. So choose what you like.
And as far as I know, portion size can really help people lose weight. Just eating a little less can go a long way.
Yes, in fact, that's why I brought this big tub of popcorn, because over the years we've gotten supersized portions.
Absolutely.
So what's happened here is that you have a 2,000 calorie tub of buttered popcorn. That's a whole day's supply of calories for most adults. And what the food industry has done is they've noticed that we would rather eat a much bigger portion than to buy 2 bags of popcorn. So one of the things I want to share with people is watch out for supersized portions when you're eating out particularly.
Absolutely. Well, Kay, thank you so much. Such a pleasure. Thank you for these tips, and hopefully people can put them to use.
Thank you.